evolution. Oh, let me go into it. Oh, that's wrong. Holy shit. Where? Oh, right down here. So that's evolution. You want to run 26 crit, 14 specialization. And then for the second line, you run a listed spell for evolution damage and MP cost. Reduce your your MP cost for your skills so you don't run out of mana. Because believe it or not, Destroyer can run out of mana if you don't have this on.
Interesting.
Yeah, I was having problems with mana before tier 4. If I didn't have a good support that was casting stuff, because yeah, it was pretty rough. And then for the third line, you run strike because you want because it's directional skill crit damage, and you want that because you're an entropy character, right? So you got to hit the front of the boss,
right?
And you want that crit rate along with it because you want crit, obviously, right? And then Mana Forge for more evolution damage because you pretty much I think you're pretty much capped on crit with Destroyer, and you can run a crit sin if you need it, but you don't really need a crit sin. I think I don't really feel a difference personally. And that's pretty much it for evolution, I guess.
Oh, so that one is pretty straightforward, enough.
Yeah, this one is pretty straightforward. There's no really. You can probably change up some stuff, but like this is probably the most bang for your buck.
And normally the Destroyer they run with like a breaker, so they got no crit and on a gun lancer. So
yeah, I run a lot of times without a crit sin, and my crits are just fine. And then I guess what the next one's Enlightenment, right?
Yeah.
Enlightenment. This is the Rage Hammer tree right here. This is for the gravity release skill. So like all your purple skills, when you have your cores built up, because you gotta have 3 cores before you use a purple skill, right?
Right.
So this gives you your damage for that. Or no, sorry, it's a defense reduction. And then this one is the crit rate, based on the amount of cores you have consumed. So yes, this is the one where you have to have more cores in order to, or the more cores you have, the higher your crit rate is, so you got more damage basically. And then this is the Rage Hammer one right here. So the more obviously again, the more cores you have, the more damage you do. And then this one is this is the identity one. So when you have the full identity and you press Z, there's like that purple gravity training underneath you.
So that's the one that changes everything, huh?
Yeah, that's the one that made everything so much better for Destroyer. Like oh my god, it's so much better. You can just press it, jump in front of the boss, and use a couple skills. But they changed it. Before the recent patch, it was you could press your Z and you could run around and use it till it ran out. Now it's you build it up, you use one purple skill, and then it goes away. So
maybe it was too broken now or not?
I guess I didn't think so, but
yeah, because you mean destroy.
When you have like perfect swing and supernova off cooldown, you can use it for like I think full swing is your next strongest skill, so you could use it for that or just any other purple skill you have off cooldown. And this one is a crit rate for while you're in that for your grab when you activate your identity. And then this one, because I don't have another ancient accessory yet, so it's supposed to go into this. But I just put it into this because it's just attack speed. So like, whatever. Something at least, so I don't, not wasting my points.
Right, so with that accessory, you'll be able to pick another one for the middle one.
Yeah, I'll be able to replace and put. I think it's supposed to be 2 points onto this one.
I see.
Oh wait. Yeah. Oh no, 3 points. I think. Pretty sure. Yeah, it's supposed to be 2 and 3 or 3 and 2. Because this is, I'm not really supposed to use this one. I'm pretty sure.
The being sheep will go buy it.
Well, I have one, but I can't cut it yet. I cut it twice. I need shards, so that's where I'm starved right now. It's a pain in the ass. And then for leap, I think this is pretty much the same as like every other class. You just these 3, because at least a lot of classes I've been using, it's usually these 3.
Right.
And then I just added one here because shits and giggles.
Yeah, she'll have something.
Because I can't put anything here, right? Because it's 4 points, so just something. And then for the skills and tripods and stuff, these are the skills. Seismic Hammer. You run Galewind, Purple Galewind, because the legendary Galewinds are on the
On the
your
big
stronger
one.
skills here.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you want to get these off as quick as possible, right?
Right.
And this one is kind of like a, eh. And then this one, I put the new vision on it because it's your biggest stagger. This is the largest stagger skill in the game.
Right.
And the cool thing about this one, you don't have to charge it all the way up to get off the stagger. You can charge it halfway, like the first bar,
Right.
and then let it go. And it gives you gives you your full stagger. These ones you have to charge fully, while this one and this one. And then this one's like your best friend.
Oh, interesting. That's good to know. So the only one that you can actually do half of it is gonna be the either.
Yeah.
To get the full stagger. Wow. The other ones
Yeah,
you
yeah.
gotta charge fully.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yep. And then this one's like your best friend. This is where you got all your push immunity and everything, so you can get these skills off.
Is this the Krusty Krab?
I don't know if you guys heard that or not. But yeah, this one's your best friend. You basically use this for just while you're pushing immunity, and if you have which one is it? This one right here. It gives you all 3 cores, regardless. Like if you hit the boss or anything.
Oh yeah. That's beast right there.
Yeah, this is huge. I used to believe that it was just 1 core, but it's all 3. Because I swear to God, it only gave me 1 core, and I was running like this for the longest time. And I was like, okay, I'll just be, it has a wider radius, so it hits the boss, gives me all 3 cores anyways. But now this one gives you all the cores. I found out like later on. I was like, holy shit, okay. And then this one is your, this one's kind of a preference thing, because there's this one and Dreadnought that most people run. I think most people run Dreadnought. I'm not too sure
I do that, but I feel like, I don't know, maybe I have to change it or not, but we'll see when we get into the rotation or why not, because mine feels like a little bit off, and I feel
you run Dreadnought?
Yeah,
it's slower,
right?
But you have like full immunity with the tripods, like you can't get knocked or anything, right? This one is a lot faster, but you don't have that push immunity. But it also gives, I think this one gives it too. Oh no, it doesn't. Oh no, it does. I haven't used the skill in forever.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one that gives you your synergies and stuff too.
Right.
So this one is just faster, but like I said, you have no immunities on anything. And then Power Shoulder obviously is your mobility skill.
I don't even use that. I need to change everything after this guide.
I used to use which one was it again? I think it was Earth Smasher or Jumping Smash, whichever one you do the flips in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't use that no more. I haven't used that in forever. This one is just nice, just straight,
right,
straightforward. You don't have to do the flips and all that stuff. Then this one is just the fast cores, builds for 1 core, just to build up your cores quick.
Yeah.
These two, I forgot to mention, these two give 2 cores each, and then this one gives 1 core. So you just use one or the other, but just in a combo. But if you ran like Adrenaline, because I think a lot of people when they do +1 they want Adrenaline, you would spam this off cooldown to maintain the uptime. And then now with Arc passive, I don't have to spam it. But it's nice because you have quick recharge. So if you spam it enough times, you might get that chance of cooldown reduction, right? And then don't we go into the Awakenings and stuff here too, or no?
You can do it after, or you can do it now. It's fine, yeah.
Okay, yeah. For Rage Hammer, the main one you want to use is Supernova. That's like the perfect swing of perfect swings. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, one of the coolest.
And then, oh yeah, it's so cool. This one I think is just for this one's for gravity training, for building up the cores and stuff like that. This is the big one you want to use. This is the one you want to use pretty much every time you have your identity off cooldown, because then you have that full immunity and everything. But I think later on there's actually if I think when we get the bracelets, there's an actual like what's it called?
Oh,
it's
right here, at the bottom, right, with the bracelet.
Full immunity. Yeah. I think it's this one. Grants immunity to all of it. This is the one I think we're going to take later on. So we have full immunity to everything while we're casting it, so we don't get knocked.
Jesus Christ. It becomes a monster after that, huh?
Yeah. I can't wait.
Dude, a lot of classes, I cannot not hate it, but bro, like, they gatekeep everything to the end, you know, like, Jesus.
Yeah. If you're not running Supernova, we don't want you. And then for the Awakenings, I think it's kind of like a choice, or it's up to use your preference, but this one gives you your full identity meter. So if you're like running into a boss for the first time, you just pop your Awakening, you get your full meter. in their identity. And also has the coolest Hyper Awakening. This one is the coolest one out of both. This one's cool, but this one's the best. The big ass dude with the hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this one's just kind of generic, like Big Bang.
Which one?
It does a lot of damage. I use this one now.
Oh yeah, interesting.
Yeah. Because sometimes, because you can pop a stimulant, which I've done a few times, and I'm like, nah, I'm gonna just use this.
Yeah.
And just open up the fight with my full meter and everything. And now that they changed it, right, I can't just press Z and just walk around and just spam as many skills as I can before it goes away. I gotta like figure out which skill I'm gonna use first and wait for the boss not to move, especially Egg Gear when he likes to become a Beyblade and shit.
Yeah, I like it. I might change mine. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. Oh, I didn't go over the tripods and stuff. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. You want your damage. These are basically the main 5 tripods. I mean, you could take tenacity on this one, but you don't need it. It's kind of just like a quick use it and get out kind of thing. Right? Yeah, and you can have cooldown, but then like I said, you're losing out a lot of damage if you don't choose these ones. And I think this one is what you use for gravity training. And then this one's just extra stagger and more damage, but this one is just these 3 are basically the main most damage for Seismic Hammer. And then for perfect swing, straightforward damage.
Yeah.
This one you gotta be careful with because it changes to normal mode. I think this is the one that you can use it. Gravity Training I think uses the same one, where this is it gets rid of the charge, but it's just a quick swing.
Right.
Yeah, so you do a lot less damage, but you get it off quicker. But I wouldn't recommend it. Pretty straightforward.
Why you put the vision on that one? Do you say?
On Earth Eater because it has the stagger damage and the casting.
Ah.
Yeah. Because before I just had Overwhelm, then I seen that I got that rune. I was like, I'd rather take a little casting speed and make it faster.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And then this one you run obviously the damage, and then this one is what gives you your full immunity while using it.
Right.
So you can just jump in front of the boss. Like I like to do the spacebar in front of the boss while he's doing like a long pattern, holding it and just fucking slamming it. And then this one just obviously gives it more damage again. This one I think is where it makes it like a whirlwind, like Berserker's whirlwinds pattern or attack.
Yeah.
Well, that's what this one does. It changes it to a giant like circle whirlwind thing around you while you're swinging it. It's good for Chaos Dungeons, but I wouldn't use it anywhere else. And that's when this one's also you paired up with that one if you're doing Chaos Dungeons.
Eesh.
Yep. And then full swing. This one is your second highest damage skill among these ones. I think Supernova is obviously like the same as Perfect Swing, or maybe it's stronger. I'm pretty sure. And this one you want cooldown because you want to be able to get off as fast as possible because these ones, I don't really, it's like whatever. They don't really do anything. And then this one's just damage because every time every more you charge it, or every time it hits, it gives more damage per hit. And then you can put tenacity, but like I said, you lose a lot of damage and stuff like that. And then this is just for more damage as well. It makes a faster charge and more spins, more damage. And this one, don't run this one. Don't run this one. You just spin in the spot. And then their pain for people that know Destroyer is pretty straightforward as well. All your cores, your shield. This is where your taunt is.
Wow, yeah.
So I always forget to change it. I always forget to change it. Like for gates, like Echidna Gate 1, you can run this obviously to taunt the boss, but then Gate 2, I always forget to change it back.
So what is different? What that one does? The one that you have already with 5? What is that?
Oh, this is a shield. Gives you a big shield.
Ah.
So you can tank a lot of hits while you're popping in front of a boss. It's good to like just get in front of the boss, pop it, and then just perfect swing or supernova, whatever. And tank some stuff, and then this one makes it last longer. Because I think it only lasts for like 4 seconds. So this makes it last 8 seconds. And this one, you could take this one if you want. I guess depends on the fight. This one just reduces like damage taken. But
you're ready to tank it, right?
Yeah, you're pretty tanky as is. You don't need to worry about that. And this is the faster counter one. This is the attack speed, make it go faster. And this is your synergy, because crazy, believe it or not, Destroyer has some synergy. Has a defense reduction.
Oh, so that's the synergy one.
Yeah, usually I think people usually run it at like level 7 because you don't really need this last one. But I just like fuck it, just add a little extra damage to it, just throw this on. So that's only level 4. And then for Power Shoulder, Same, you know, reduce your damage while you're using it in case you get hit by stuff. Faster or charge distance, so you can go faster. Because I like to use this to close the gap on the fights too at the beginning of the fights. Power charge into them and then open up. And yeah, this is just
gonna change everything.
Yeah, this one makes it slower. So this one it makes it so you charge and you like a little quick little swing at the end. This one I think makes you like swing down and it makes it take longer to get it off and it's just inconvenience. And this one is like your pretty much you could spam this one just to keep this up too.
That's for the defense, right? Yeah.
Yeah. This is the fast, like builds one core, but it's a quick slam. And then I like to use this one for like, for example, like Behemoth when you're doing the shards. You can pop this on it because it has this. It keeps like a little earthquake effect underneath it. So trying to make sure no one else hits the thing because if you hit that and then you hit it a couple times, it pretty much breaks the shards pretty quick. And this makes it obviously faster.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty straightforward. This class is pretty straightforward. That's why it's kind of like for boomers like myself.
I'm Mazdero. Got him.
And then gems. Gems are pretty straightforward too for this class. All your purple skills have damage and cooldowns. All of them have damage and cooldowns. Oh yeah, I guess this is not showing what I have on. Yeah, all damage and cooldowns basically. So all your skills.
So sevens are pretty good for the rotation. You feel like it?
Oh yeah, it's just level 9 tier 3 gems basically. So
that's good to know.
Transfer. Then obviously I didn't transfer this one because this is your biggest one, right? Your perfect swing is your biggest skill. And then obviously full swing comes next, and then Earth Eater and Seismic Hammer. So yeah, basically just damage cooldowns and everything, and then cooldowns on the blue skills, and you're good to go. Oh, you don't even need a cooldown skill or gem for Heavy Crush because it's such a quick cooldown. As it's 5 seconds.
Yeah.
So with a cooldown gem, you won't even need it. And plus, if you're running Adrenaline, like I said before, you can just spam it off cooldown. You'll maintain that uptime. Because you can use Adrenaline as well with Arc Passive, but obviously Curse Stall is just less hassle.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then for engravings, this is what I chose. Grudge, obviously Barricade, because every purple skill gives you a small shield, right?
Yeah.
But the trick with some of them, there's like Perfect Swing. If you hold it until he lets go, the shield will actually run out just before it hits.
No way.
Yeah, so as soon as you see it fill up that second bar, you let go and it'll hit on time.
That's
I think it's strange.
Pay nose right there.
Yeah, that's kind of shitty. I don't know. I didn't know why. I didn't even realize that was a thing. But if someone shields you, I'm pretty sure it's okay. Like a support gives you shield. And then because it's when you're shielded, right? So. And then this one is like the one of the main engravings for him, Master Brawler. It's a front attack damage, right?
It's like ambush master type.
Yeah. And then supercharge is because all your skills are charge skills, so you're gonna want obviously this, right? And then Curse Stall, it's either Curse Stall. I think people can go MP efficiency as well, if you want, but I don't see a problem with it. I mean, I think it's less damage too. And then Adrenaline, you can go with Adrenaline as well. But Curse Stall is, I guess, the main engraving. And then for my stone. I can show you this stone. I just run Barricade Grudge. Because before tier 4, the best stone you could get was like a 9/7 Grudge Barricade. And I've been saving stones for that, but I don't think I'll be able to cut one.
Yeah.
I don't have that many stones.
I don't want to cut stone for a year, bro.
I've been saving anything with Barricade and any of the other engravers I can use. I'm just going to try and cut them all eventually. But probably not going to get very far with it. And then, yeah, that's pretty much the whole rundown for all that stuff. It's pretty straightforward.
And so now the most important thing is going to be the rotation. That is going to help.
Yep.
That's going to help a lot of people, including myself.
Oh, you want to see the opener?
Yeah. The opener and
Yeah, let me do this real quick.
And the actual window and everything.
So say you're starting a fight, right, and you don't have anything. What I like to do is I like to just power shoulder. Heavy Crush, and then depending what the boss does, if he's not moving, I'll do this, Seismic Hammer, Endure Pain, and then Perfect Swing. That's what I like to do. Or you can change it up. Oh shit, not that. You could also just run up to the boss, Endure Pain, and then Perfect Swing for like a quick opener.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Yeah, just that, and then just let off a purple skill.
So the prior skill will be.
Yeah, perfect swing is your main priority because it does a lot of damage.
And that
Well,
will,
it's your biggest damage. Yes. Yeah, see when you hold perfect swing. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute for the shield to go away. Yeah, see, watch when you hold perfect swing. The shield goes away right as it hits. So you don't do as much damage.
So
I guess with Endure Pain, you have enough. It should last long enough. That's why you
it should last long
combo the
enough.
two.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you
Yeah,
that.
yeah, because these combo, like you're
Goes
pretty much wanting
together.
these both to be on synchronized, right?
Right.
Because they made it so that like the cooldowns are exact same now.
Yeah.
So you want to try and get these off at the same time. Sometimes you're kind of like left with no choice, and like this is the boss is doing some stupid shit. And you don't really have time to get a perfect swing off, so you just endure pain, and then just use whatever you can.
Yeah.
And then obviously, your Earth Eater here is your biggest stagger skill. So whenever there's a stagger check, just half a bar, let it go.
Send it.
Yep.
So the rotation with the supernova. So how it will be? What will you prioritize first?
Well, what I like to do sometimes is I just
So it's pretty much a situation, huh?
Yeah, situational. But I like to do if I'm doing like a big burst with supernova. There's a little trick you can do. I don't know how many people know about this, but you can spacebar cancel the animation for this.
Right.
You can do this spacebar animation, endure pain, this, boom, and then you build up your cores again, activate your Z, and then you just supernova.
Yeah. Como pega. Damn.
Or if you really want, if you know you have like full meter and stuff, you could just go right into this. And then like endure pain. It's pretty much the same like the first rotation I did, but you can just reverse it basically. And obviously prioritize your full swing next because it's like your next strongest skill. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the opener or the rotations. You're kind of just using any two blue skills.
Oh wow, but everything comes
pair these two.
Yeah.
Heavy crush with any of these two, and then just build your cores up.
So everything actually comes fast because if you run out of mana, that means that you're constantly hitting.
Mm-hmm. I've had plenty of raids where the support wasn't using their mana regen enough, and then I was just getting ruined. Couldn't do shit. And my Gunlancer had a raid last week or this week where I couldn't get any skills off because there's no mana.
a lot of
I'm running out of mana already.
Yeah, a lot of people suffering from mana problems on tier 4.
Yeah, until supports get arc passive,
including supports too. You know.
Oh yeah, the mana. I bet you it'll probably get better when we get like more like 1680s and more like our bracelets will probably help out a lot too.
Yeah, hopefully they do something about that.
Yeah, and then for the awakening, like I was saying before, let me just get rid of this real quick.
Oh yeah.
The awakening. This is the Terror Break one, right?
Yeah.
So you go into the fight. You don't want to use a stimulant, or you don't have any identity. You just awaken, full meter, and then you go straight into your rotation. And it's pretty straightforward. And then obviously it's got the coolest hyper awakening, right?
Yeah.
The coolest hyper awakening.
Which one is it? Let me see. Oh damn!
Yeah. It does. Oh, that's 2.2 billion without any support buffs. It's ridiculous.
I'm gonna have to change mine right now.
Oh, it's so much fun. I think I've seen other people use the other one, but it's kind of a personal preference. But if you want that meter, then this one. I think it does less damage than Big Bang. I think like the awakening itself, but it's mainly for identity and meter and stuff.
Yeah,
so it's kind of like a playstyle thing.
Yeah, to start the fight with the meter is good.
Oh yeah, a lot better.
What was the question? What was the question now? You want to prioritize perfect swing right after endure pain? Yes. Yep. Right?
Because these two have they changed it in a balance patch where the cooldowns actually like are synchronized, right? Like watch.
They align, yeah.
Endure pain, range perfect swing, they're both literally right behind each other. And then you just kind of use heavy crush or power shoulder or heavy crush and power strike in combo. Because see how fast the cooldowns are? They perfectly line up with each other. and you just heavy crush, power shoulder, purple skill, and then look, come off cooldown, endure pain, perfect swing, boom,
Jesus.
and heavy crush. It's a pretty straightforward class, I think, for Rage Hammer.
So the T skill you only use it when you have the identity up, huh? When
You can use it either way. You can use it without it.
yeah.
But if you want that immunity, and let's say you've already used your endure pain, because you can just endure pain and then use it too.
Right, I've done that before.
Yeah, but then you also got to build up your cores again,
For the perfect
and then
swing.
perfect swing, and then do this.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's either or. You can pair it with your identity or the endure pain, either or.
Interesting.
Either or.
Or he usually use the gravity the other one. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Because like before, I was saying, like you can press. Oh yeah, with the identity, you can press as many blue skills as you want. That won't get rid of the meter. It's as soon as you press a purple skill,
it just goes down, huh?
It goes away. But I think they increased how much meter you gain from it because it's per core. I think it's 2, 4, and 8% of the meter. So the more cores you have, the more meter you gain, right? So it does fill up pretty quick now, but it's still a pain in the ass. I think it's actually more than 8% than what it said. Because look, I already only used 3 skills and I already got my whole meter basically.
Damn, that actually goes up quick.
Yeah. But I'm telling you, man, before I got this activated, oh my god, fights were so much like A-Gear in particular was like the worst for me.
What? So you're enjoying it way more now?
Oh yeah, I just press this and just go, oh, wait for seeing what he's doing, and then okay, and just stand here and just let him do whatever he wants. Yeah, I would say Rage Hammer is probably a pretty straightforward class. There's no like, I mean, I don't even think there's any really changes to the build that you can make to it.
That's why he said Mazero. I think with right there with the braille bracelet, you can actually the T skill you don't get interrupted, right?
Yeah, with the bracelet, I don't know if it's gonna work with the relic bracelet, but yeah, this is the one we're gonna take for the second line. I'm pretty sure.
So as of right now,
these all have to do with
you
chain strike because that chain strike is gravity training, right? Where you hold the button down, you just keep smacking.
And that's a pain getting knocked with the T skill.
Yeah, considering it's one of your biggest, it's one of your largest, sources of damage, right?
Yeesh.
Because where is it? See here, and just do a quick little.
When you use the endure pain, right? And you use supernova afterwards, you don't get knocked, right? Because you have the immunity.
Yeah, that's why you could pair it with that or your identity.
Yeah.
That way you don't get knocked.
Ah, that's the tricky right there. Yeah.
Yeah, but your identity also gives you extra damage. See?
Damn, big difference.
Oh yeah. So that's why I was like, you could either pair it with either or, but it's up to you really. For kind of a situational thing.
Yeah. I've been in a situation where I'm nah. You know what? I just want to hit this, bro.
Like for example, like if your perfect swing's on cooldown, and you're like, oh, and you're derping, like, oh shit, the boss is doing a panel. I don't have my perfect swing. I have no. I push me. You just pop this. It just boom. Get out of jail free card, basically.
Yeah, unfortunately, you cannot do that if you're not 1680 or have that node.
Yeah, unfortunately, because you need the points for it.
Yeah. Well, he covered all the bases. Anybody has a question, guys? For GT? That class is mad simple, right? Compared to
it's fairly simple. Like because I saw like the war dancer video and stuff like that. You can change stuff around for like this, that, and the third, and it's like there's really not much to change for Destroyer for Rage Hammer. It's kind of basic, but it's super fun to play. Just those big ass numbers. You just literally just sit in front of the boss. If you got a good support, you can literally just sit in front of the boss and just let go of everything. It's so much fun.
Like I said, do you hold your burst with for the T skill, or do you use it at the second you build the full meter?
Well, if I don't have full meter, I'll kind of just wait till I have it, and if I know if this is like if I know like based off patterns, right? If I know a long pattern is coming up and I know this has been off cooldown, I'll kind of just wait to use it. Or if I know the boss has nothing coming up, I'll just kind of use it off cooldown. But like if I want to burst and I have everything off cooldown, or this is coming off cooldown, I'll wait till it comes off cooldown and then I'll just do a whole burst or try to do a whole burst depending on the patterns and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, because like some bosses move too much, so you kind of have to like, burst a little bit here, and then build some cores, and then just kind of wait, see what the boss does, and then when you see him doing pattern, you can just kind of stand in front of, just pop. Yeah, pretty straightforward. Pretty straightforward.
Qué poderoso. El Drummerfy, that's a real main. That's your main, man. That's your baby right there.
Oh yeah, I was also looking at. I think it's like the Keen Blunt spike, right? Wherever that is. I don't think you. I'm trying to figure out if this is like usable for destroyer, but I don't think it is because you'll have mana problems.
Yeah.
And you're a crit. You need crit and stuff, right? You want that crit damage and stuff, or crit rate, I should say. Because if you don't crit that perfect swing, goddamn, you feel so bad.
Yep, it's like the Surge or Glaver, all those classes that Ray G go to the corner and cry. If you have a lot of little skill, will be better.
Yeah, once I get the third last successor here, I can dump all the points back into this.
Thank you so much, brother. Love you, Fafa, and thank you for being part of this.
Yeah, I appreciate you for the invite.
Thank you for helping us with the guide. Claps in the chat for Drummerfy, guys. The claps. And
yeah, pretty straightforward.
Yeah. Well, I'll see you around, Fafa. Much love. You know how it is.
Yeah, for sure, man. Take it easy.
All right. Take care, brother.
You as well.
Eesh. El Drummerfy, qué poderoso. Damn. At least it came through, Now I just go edit the video, pam, I have it ready for PR.
And if you're doing any more gate 4s, let me know. I got 5 more to do.
When today?
Yeah.
You wild, bro. It's time for me to sleep, man. Qué puerco, el Drummerfy.
All right, man. You have a good night.
All right, take care, bye. Damn. Say gate 4 at this time, bro. The only person doing gate 4s right now is Yandy. Qué basura es Yandy.